Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 43 of my modded survival series. In between episodes I did quite a bit of research, unlocked a lot of different things, or at least unlocked some of the root items so that I can at least purchase, because if you have ever played around with the Thaumanomicon, you can tell that a lot of these items, nodes, have different shapes. Whenever I click on one of the square ones, it'll basically require me to do research, basically that little mini game that we saw on this research table. But for any of the other ones that are like diamond shape, those are just flat out purchase. Let me see if I can grab one of those so I can show it. I have essentially purchased most of them. There's a few that I probably don't want, but might as well purchase it. And you can see on the top left hand corner that I automatically got the research for it, because it's basically telling you that you need some of these research points. Like this one requires 4 Terra, 4 Vacuous, 3 Precantatio, and 3 Tudaman, I believe is called, for the little armor. And basically it'll just take those values out of your research points. I'm running kind of low on some of these, and that's because I have done quite a bit of research. Haven't done a lot of scanning, so I haven't been refilling any of my research points. But in the previous episode, we did a little bit of the alchemy. We were able to touch on it a little bit. But in the episode today, I want to actually work towards getting a more powerful wand. We did, I don't have it in my inventory, but we did get the gold-banded Greatwood wand. This is okay. It has a capacity of 50 of each of the aspects. It might get kind of annoying at times because I will have to refill it often. But as the well, I can't show you. That one of the nice features is that it won't drain the aura, one of the nodes completely. It'll just stay at 1, I believe. So you don't have any kind of risks with the gold-banded Greatwood wand. But I would like to start upgrading, because I would like to carry more V. I think that would be great. And I would like to start looking at the Silverwood wand core. But this is going to require Arcane Infusion in order to actually create one of these Silverwood wands. We might not be able to get to it in today's episode, but I would like to at least start the progress into being able to do the Arcane Infusion. Arcane Infusion is under the Artifice tab, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of stuff that you have to unlock first, but eventually you get this infusion node where you can actually read about it, and there are definitely things that need to be constructed. And as you can see, we have kind of a multi-block structure where we actually have to lay everything out the way it indicates, but all of these things should be fairly simple to create. So let me go ahead and create some of these. So I need any kind of color of stone with any kind of shard in the center. And let me just look. Yeah, I got plenty of shards in the other system. So I'm going to use some order shards. And let me grab some stone for my AE system. There we go. And this will require a little bit of magic for each one of these, I believe. Yeah, 0.95. Let me not forget to put on my thaumaturge robes here. So it does a little bit of a discount. I already have 11 of these blocks. I'm not exactly sure how many I'm going to need, so I might just hold on to that for now. So 38, probably definitely need more than that, but let me go ahead and craft this. Need some ender pearls, There we go. Put that in the center. I believe this was like that, and some of these around, and that creates the runic matrix, and we only need one of these, and I am out of inventory. Let me clean up a little bit. There we go. That's probably good. Alright. And what else did we need to be able to do the Arcane Infusion? We need some of these pedestals, and that's just making an eye with the arcane stone blocks, and this creates 2. Maybe 8. 8 for now. There's probably a few of the Arcane Infusion that's going to require more than 8, but I'll stick with that for now. And what else do we need? We need arcane stone bricks, and those are just crafted just like any stone brick, putting it around here, and we have those. Alright, so what else do we need? I guess we need just a little bit more, because I only have 2 left. So let me go ahead and craft a couple of these. Fortunately, it gives you 9 per. And you've seen this area, and I stepped in my crucible. I have fixed this up a little bit. It's not exactly clean in the hallway, but still working on any kind of design. Might put the little lava windows in here. Really haven't decided too much on that, but the big change is what I did outside. I have created basically a mage tower. It's definitely not completed yet. I still have some ideas of what I want to do, but I think it's going to be really cool. Let me come down here so you can see that I went ahead and centered it with that building down there. Plenty of space where I can do all of my thaumcraft related things. And at the very top, if I can float all the way to the top, eventually I'll have a roof, but for now I don't. I do have this little spiral staircase. I don't like spiral staircases, especially in Minecraft, where it's just, honestly, it's ugly. I wish there was a mod or something that could help with that. There might be with like micro blocks or something like that, but it is what it is. So what I want to do is probably use this room at the very top of my tower that overlooks everything down below. Use this room as basically where I'm going to do all of my Arcane Infusion. I think that would work out pretty well. I do need to look at my Thaumonomicon real quick, because there's a specific way everything needs to be laid out. And as you can see, I need the arcane pedestal in the middle with the arcane stone bricks on this 3x3 pattern. Alright, so let me grab one of those, figure out where the center of the room is. And it's probably right about here. Is that right? I probably should measure that. It looks right to me, but I could be wrong, and I don't want to have to redo all of this. Alright, so that is 12. And that is 12. Nice. Alright. So I don't have any other blocks, so the lack of blocks, I will put that there. And my runic matrix on the top, because there is one space in between this pedestal and the runic matrix. And I should be able to put these in the corner. Oop, misplaced. And 4 of these on top of here. And by the way, if I were just to right-click an item onto that pedestal, it actually does that little floating animation. It's pretty cool. In order to put a block on top, you basically sneak and right-click, and it will be able to place it. And I think I might be ready. I don't have my wand. let me just run down here. I think I need quite a bit of V, and I am pretty close to out of Ordo. So let me just double check. How much V does it actually cost? Probably near full. Let me just come up here, and as you could see, it doesn't have the little arches as it does in the book, and that's because I need to be able to right-click on this runic matrix, and that will allow it to form into that shape. But unfortunately, I need to, because I did some of the arcane crafting in my crafting table down there. I used a lot of the V, so I need to run around the world and see if I can go ahead and refill this wand, and once I do that, I will be right back. Alright, so I flew around the world and got enough V in my wand, and unfortunately it's a little dark. One other thing that I did was I went ahead and moved everything that I had down in that little area. I can't see it because of this silly mountain right here. I might actually get rid of that. I was wanting to kind of incorporate this mountain into my tower, but the more I've been building on this tower, the more I'm wanting this little mountain to be gone. I could probably add an artificial part of the mountain just around the tower. Haven't really decided on that, just to make it look more like it's part of the mountain. But I think this will work out. I have all of my stuff down in this room, using this as research and any kind of the what is that called? Alchemy. All of that crafting is done here. Don't like where the water is right now. I'll have to move that at some point. Really the only reason to have water in here is to fill this crucible. I could probably do something different with that, but I do have up here my arcane alchemical furnace and arcane alembics, and this is going to help out moving forward with all of the infusion crafting. And all I have to do is right click on this. Yay! And good thing I was wearing my thaumaturge stuff. Forgot to check. That's something that I do need to look at, because this did have 27.5 left on each of the aspects, but I really like that animation. The animation is really cool. I'm going to turn off that a little bit, the Wayla, and I think this is going to work out pretty well. It's fairly centered in my room, and I did use the blood magic, the little lamp thing, light up the area, because honestly I don't like torches, and it doesn't really matter to me which magical mod. I know that there's a few things in thaumcraft that we might use, such as this arcane lamp, but it's going to be a physical lamp in the world. I really like the blood magic one, because it, besides that little particle effect, you don't really see the light too much. But who knows what's going to happen whenever I put the roof on this building, what it's actually going to look like. But let me go ahead and come down here. Haven't really decided on the placement of this stuff. Might just go in one for now and probably expand later, because I know that there's at least one crafting recipe that requires like 9 objects, probably more. I could be wrong on the number. But let me go ahead and create one more of these. I still have my iron cap wand, and I have been filling that as well. Might as well. Just for at least crafting for the time being. There's something that I'm going to create eventually that's going to replace that need, but I think this will work out. So let's take a look. Let me go ahead and clean up a couple of items, get rid of these things, put them back in there, and grab my Thaumonomicon. And let's take a look at some of the things that we wanted to craft. And that was the silverwood wand core. And this is going to require quite a bit of stuff, unfortunately. So one thing that we need to do, I haven't done it yet, part of the Arcane Infusion is to create what's called warded jars. And I do not know where those actually are on here. Let me see if I can find that. There's floating candles. Little Harry Potter reference. Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa. Harry Potter. Let's see. I do not remember where the jars are. Don't want to do this one. This is the brain in the jar. This is not what I'm looking for. Let me spend a couple of minutes. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. Oh, there they are. Never mind. This is pretty simple. Glass panes with a slab of any kind of wood on top with a little bit of water. We'll create these warded jars, and this is essentially this is what we're going to be putting essentia in. We can also upgrade this later to a void jar. I'll probably skip that for the time being, but let me go ahead and grab some glass. Don't have enough glass panes, but I'll go ahead and grab those and go ahead and create a little bit more glass panes. Probably need quite a bit more than this, so that's 3. How many did I need to actually construct? That was under thaumaturgy. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all 7 of the core aspects. So I need at least, well, at least 7, but I'll have to have a little bit more in order to deal with the additional aspects, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. So that's 7. Let's see. Maybe 11. 11 sounds good. That's a good round number. So let me go ahead and grab all of these wood slabs that I have right now, just to use them. I'm still using my iron capped wand, and this is going to use quite a bit of the water out of it. But as you can see, I have 11 of these now, and I'm going to grab some charcoal. And that is probably a good source of potentia as well. If I remember, not potentia, but the ignis. So let me go ahead and throw half of that in there and a little bit in there. Let me see how much that created. Where are my goggles of revealing? I thought this was going to show me. Maybe I pulled it out too soon. Yeah, I probably pulled that out too soon. And this will probably float to... Oh, I guess it's going to stay on the bottom. But it created the 2 ignis here. If I didn't want something such as that potentia, like if I didn't have a jar for it, I could just sneak right-click and empty the limbic, and it just dumps it somewhere. I don't know where it goes. But... let me go ahead and, can I just do that? No. What about there? No. Alright, so apparently I will need what's called essentia tubes. So let me take a look at essentia tubes. Where is that? Right here. That seems to be fairly simple. I don't know if I have any quicksilver drops. What's a quicksilver drop? There's quicksilver. I knew what that was. Oh, I did not know. Apparently that's a new thing. So I don't have any quicksilver. Alright, so is this even craftable? Shimmer leaf. Ooh, I can smelt cinnabar. Let me actually do that. let me run downstairs real quick. Use my elevators. There we go. Cinnabar. I have plenty of that. So let me go ahead. Wow, my inventory is just a disgrace. So does this actually work? Produce me Quicksilver. Nice. Alright, so that sucked it out before I could get it. So let me go ahead and create Quicksilver. And I can create one of these guys. Do I need the Arcane Workbench? I do. So I guess that's essentially all I needed. Let me run back upstairs. I probably need some sort of faster travel up here, like a travel anchor, because this is kind of obnoxious to do this distance by flying. And you go there. And if I remember right, there was iron, gold nuggets. Get rid of you. Iron. Wow. Inventory. You can go back for now. Let me see if I can remember this. What was in the center? Alright, I'm gonna have to look it up. Alright, normal glass. I was close. I used glass panes. Alright, so I have Essentia tubes now. And what I can do is run up here, pop one of these guys on, just temporarily. I don't want to use these too much because it has this whole vacuum system. You can read about it in the Thaumanomicon, but there's a vacuum system where if you're connecting too many of these up, it's basically going to have some issues with routing the essentia, the fluid, to the appropriate place. So what I want to do, let me go ahead and do the half stack. That should give me a full one of these guys, one of these warded jars with Ignis. Still going to have, see, now I have the Potentia down here. I'm probably going to go ahead and put that Potentia. If I right click this, how do I do this? Okay, shift right click. It's sort of like the Yeta wrench or the hammer, crescent hammer. Oh crap! Does this not work that way? Well, apparently I can't drain it from this side. What about this side? Yeah, okay. Whoa! What are you doing? That was an interesting little effect there. Alright, so this is basically going to drain. I need to find more aspects because this is going to require all 7 of the core or the base aspects in order to create the silverwood rod. I am not talking very well tonight, but it only really needs 9 of each, but depending on the situation I might create more. But let me go ahead and burn up a few more things in the other warded jars, and I'm probably going to put them maybe on this side. We'll have to see. Maybe right along here, just for the other time being. I don't really know the other range. Hopefully that's not too far away. But as soon as I have all of the aspects done, I will be back and we'll go ahead and try creating this silverwood wand core. Alright, so apparently I learned something every day. I guess you can right click the jars directly on these things. I did create a few labels just to make sure that the essentia just goes into the exact same one every time. That way it's not random. If you look in the thaumaturgy, is that right? No. Alchemy, under warded jars and labels, it's essentially just workbench, shapeless crafting. You get 4 label jars with a little bit of ink sacs or black dye and a slime ball. Slime ball is used to basically stick it on. The nice thing about labels is that you can right click it on any of the other jars and it'll just stick to it and tell you what it is. It's nice whenever you're just looking from the distance at it. But this is actually new to me, to see that I can right click a jar on any of these. So if I right click my vitreous jar, it goes in there and you can see that it actually added to it. Very, very cool. I already have a full thing of Ordo, so I really don't need this one right now. So just shift right click. Oops. That gives you the label. There. I'll just put the label there for now. Shift right click. It'll just empty that out. I'm not sure how many I was supposed to have. That could have been it. I don't remember how many. I put these little order crystal shards in here because each of these have 4 Praecantatio. Probably has a little bit more Praecantatio in here, so I do have a little bit to go. Probably not too much. Oh, there's some. So if I have 32 in here now, right click here, now I have 36. Nice! And it's cool because you don't have to create those little vials and only be able to do 8 at a time. So this will allow you to basically right click with any number, and I don't know if this mechanic is new or just new to me. I have no clue, but it is actually a time saver because I was creating these Essentia tubes and just running them all over the place, and I was having a lot of issues with it. So I think we're ready to actually craft the great wood, or not great wood, but the silver wood wand core. This is going to require all of these different shards and a balanced shard, which is going to be in the crucible with 2 of all of these aspects with any shard. So let me see if I can create one of those real quick. Let me go ahead and gather those, clean up my inventory just a little bit, and I will be back, and hopefully we can do this Arcane Infusion before we leave off today. Alright, I want to believe that I have everything. It's kind of nice because some of these actually have multiples of these aspects. So sugarcane has water and air. I decided to go with an order shard because this was a very good balance. It does have a little bit of herba, which is fine. We can always just clear that out. The Tinker's Construct torches has Ignis, but it also has a little bit of Potentia. So that's another one that we will have to deal with extra of. And then Cobblestone has one of both Terra and whatever the other one is. My mind is drawing a blank. What is that other one? Perditio. Okay. So I think that's 6. So if I look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the order shard makes 6 aspects. Let me just double check. If I come down to thaumaturgy, look at here. At the balance shards, there's 5 of these plus the catalyst. So I think that should be it. There we go. Balance shard. And all that we have... Oh. Did I do something terribly wrong with that? I may have miscalculated. What did I do wrong? Oh, 2 of each. Oh, wow. I was looking at the recipe for this and seeing 9 of each aspect. I could probably utilize this and grab a couple of order shards, throw a couple more in. Maybe one more? Alright. Cool. Alright, so it wasn't a complete waste, but we do have quite a bit of extra in here. I guess we lost one. No, I guess it was already uneven because of the other 9. But if we shift right click this, it does put this crap in the air. The only way I know how to get rid of it is to throw some blocks and cover it up. Break it, it gets rid of it. I'll have to figure out something moving forward to to deal with that. But we do have 4 balance shards now. Don't need them all. So let me go ahead and, well, probably wouldn't hurt. So let me go ahead and grab the other 6 shards, 6 shard types at least, of the primal aspects, and that's going to be fire, or ignis, aqua, terra, air, ordo. And what am I missing? Is it really entropy? That doesn't sound right. Where's my Thaumonomicon? Perdicio. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Entropy. Okay, so I guess that is the right shard. Alright, so now, let me go ahead and run up here real quick, and how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so this is going to use all of these. So let me just put one of these around on... Hello? Okay. That's... Am I getting a little bit of server lag? I do not know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing? I am just not paying attention here. Water, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that makes 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am missing one. Which one am I missing? You're probably shouting at the monitor right now of which one I'm missing. Shard. Alright. Water, order, ignis, entropy. Where's my entropy? Oh, that's the one that I was missing. Alright. So here we want to make sure that it's balanced. This is probably as balanced as we're going to get because it's 7. It's an odd number. And now we just need a silver wood log. Just a single one of these in the center. And that should be it. So let me take a look at my wand. I probably need to recharge this. Let me just check. I don't know what this takes. Right click. Alright. And it does look like it can reach. So that's good. And because we have our goggles of revealing on, we should be able to at least see, hovering above, how many aspects it still needs. It's basically just draining from the jars that I have over there, which is pretty nice. So now it's doing the Perdicio, and now the Praecantatio. And then it'll start sucking up all of the items, starting with the balance shard. It's just going to make its way around, sucking in all of the items. And it's almost done. Cool. And I went ahead and kept a few of these extra shards on hand, just in case there was any kind of issue and it was knocking any of the items off. But now we have the silverwood wand core, yay! So now it's just a matter of creating the thaumium caps. Fortunately, with the going through all of the dungeons and stuff, and maybe a little bit of mining, it ran across a mine shaft. It did come across the thaumium, so I don't have to actually craft that myself. But I should be able just to pop this in here, and it does look like I need another set of nuggets to create the 2. There we go. Cool. But these are inert thaumium caps. In order to create the silverwood wand core with the thaumium caps, I need to do a little bit of Arcane Infusion with Salus Mundus. And this is basically going to be balance shards, smelt it into Salus Mundus, and probably a good thing that we have a couple of extra wherever I put those. Where did I put those? Okay, I have them right here. This requires 3 per enchantment, or Arcane Infusion. So I need to create a little bit more of the balance shards, and I'm running a little long right now, so let me go ahead and cut here and come back as soon as I have the Arcane Infusion done. It's really no different than what I did just a second ago, but with this I will need some Aurum and Potentia. Fortunately, I have quite a bit of Potentia, but I do need a little bit of Aurum, and I think I can grab Aurum from some of these wispy or ethereal essence, and these are basically from killing wisps, and they all have Aurum on it. I will go ahead and smelt those down, and I will be back as soon as we're ready to craft the Silverwood Wand Core, or Silverwood Wand. Alright, I just finished up crafting my second charged Thaumium wand cap, and it was fairly simple. Let me go ahead and run down here, and I should be able to create the wand just by throwing it in the table. I hope I have enough V, and I don't. 48.6. So yeah, I need to run around the other world. Go ahead and charge up my wand. I'll do that right now, and I'll be right back. Alright, that actually wasn't too bad, and I was able to refill my wand completely, wearing all the thaumaturge robes. And now we have our Thaumium Bossed Silverwood Wand. Yeah, that's a mouthful, and unfortunately it does come empty, but I do have to wrap it up for today. Probably went a little long, unfortunately, but we did at least start all of our Arcane Infusion up in the new Mage Tower, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you could go ahead and rate it down below, it would be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.